Okay, well, excuse the dirty glass, if you will, please, because I need to get in and clean it. But just a little upgrade on my aquarium, and this is what we've got. I planted some new plants. As you can see, I've ripped out a load of the other plants. Just it was getting overgrown, and there was no foreground space for the fish to swim. So let's see what we've got here. Well, I've just planted some baby tears. You can just see them now. So hopefully they will grow nicely. As you can see, I bought a new CO2 diffuser. You've probably seen my other video talking about that. And I bought some new Echinodorus there. I'll try and put the various varieties of plant in there. I think that's an Polygonium. That's quite old now, but it had a big corm, and the corm seemed to rot from underneath. I'm not quite sure why. This is Echinodorus Bleheri rot, I think, from memory. And we have a cat as well. Look, there's a cat. See? Yeah. Cat likes a fish. And I've just split that in two. I've managed to, it grew so big, I've managed to split it in two. Oh, hello, there we go. There he is. I've split my lilies as well. That lily plant was very large. I managed to cut that in two. And I've got another one down there. So, yeah, it's an assassin snail. Let's see if we can get a better look at him. Yeah, there we go. I've got a few of them in there because I do have a snail issue. But, you know, they look unsightly, but they don't actually cause any harm whatsoever. In fact, they're probably quite good for the aquarium. So I'm feeding lots of CO2 in, and I did a little water change earlier as I planted the plants and everything. Yeah, no, you may not have twigged this, but actually the thing about my tank is my plants are the colourful ones. They're what give the colour. All the fish in here are pretty well black and white, apart from the whiptails. They're sort of sandy coloured. I don't know if you just saw him hiding around there. There he is. And there is that red plant is another of my new ones. Some cories. So a large overview. There we go. And we get a cat. We get yeah, filtration system. So this is a Fluval 604. I'm not sure if the light is particularly bright. Let's see if we can do something about that. Yeah, we can. There we go. That's an FX6, sorry. And that's just basically filled with foam and filter wool. And it will be filled with a cat if she doesn't shut up. And then that feeds into this chamber here, which is essentially a beer keg. Just move that out of the way. And that is filled with biomedia, which is quite large and chunky. And then that goes back into the water out there. And of course we've got a CO2 there. And I have a little air pump that comes on at night. So I have CO2 in the daytime and air, oxygen, or just standard air coming in at night. So hopefully this will now rocket along and suddenly be very impressive. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that short little video. Take care. Thanks YouTube. Goodbye.